Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining in. So looking at the current Bitcoin price action, we can see on my previous video we talked about this scenario because we have now entered the phase E area of Wyckoff distribution ranges and phases, and if the price is not going to hold around this upper line of this rising trend line, guys, then this is a clear sign of distribution phase and price will head to the downside. But if the price is going to find support around this rising trend line and then head to the upside, this is an indication of a reaccumulation phase. So what is important for us right now is to see what the price is going to do, because you can see after reaching this preliminary supply line, price is now finding support, and we can also see the result, right? So what we are now expecting is the price to show some movement since it's already in a phase E area. So if the price is going to break below this line, that's clearly an indication that this is a distribution phase. The price will be heading to the downside. But if the price is going to consolidate here and indicate, hey, I'm finding support around this area, that could possibly be a reaccumulation phase. So where we are at the moment is very interesting. And also guys, if you are looking for opportunity to place any trades at the moment, I would suggest you to wait for proper confirmation, because where we are at the moment, it's not giving us a proper confirmation. So if the trend is going to head to the upside, we are looking for a price reversal like this way, right? But if the trend is going to head to the downside, we are looking for a price structure like this way. So in this way, we know exactly, okay, now we have also a really nice confirmation about the trend reversal. That's why guys, if you are looking for any opportunities to place trade, wait for some proper confirmation. Also, another example which I actually like to show you guys is this here. So we have talked about this scenario plenty of time in my previous video. This side here is Bitcoin USD chart in a 4-hour time frame, and I've used the monthly CPR here. And in this side, this is a 15-minute time frame for scalpers, and this is in a daily CPR. Okay, so now if you look at this price action of Bitcoin right now in a monthly CPR, guys, it's indicating, hey, we are still heading to the upside according to this monthly CPR level, because it's an ascending CPR, and price after reaching the CPR level, it has always found support and continued to the upside. But right now, if we look at this price action, guys, what it is actually indicating is that even if the price is going to find support around this monthly CPR level and is also going to continue to the upside, it has still probability of retesting this lower line of the CPR line again. This is around this 9,000 level. So according to this monthly CPR, even if it's making an ascending CPR indicating the price is still going to continue to the upside, there is a possibility, looking at this price structure here, that it's going to retest this lower line of this monthly CPR again, because I've said you plenty of time, if the price is going to break this 9,000 level and start heading to the downside, guys, then that's a real trend reversal, and that's also a really bearish scenario. So even if the price is going to retest this area, this 9,000 level, and it's going to find support, we are not going to call it a bearish scenario, okay? Because unless the price actually starts breaking the lower line of this monthly CPR, we are still looking things into different perspective. So let's see how it's going to pan out in a monthly. But if you look at here in a 15-minute time frame, guys, you can also notice that this CPR lines, this is a daily CPR lines, and this daily CPR line is clearly indicating that the trend is heading to the downside. And you can see, because this is a descending CPR, it's going to the downside. And also one thing what we have to understand, when the trend is heading to the downside, this CPR line in a downtrend is the maximum where the price could actually reach, because you can see here in a downtrend, when the price was heading to the downside, we retested this CPR line and then price fell to the downside again. We came here, we retested this area, we fell to the downside. And you can see here this narrow CPR already indicated yesterday it was a really volatile day. So you can see massive pump and massive dump around this area. And now if you're looking at this price structure, we have clearly reached this area, and now we are heading to the downside. And even if the price is going to get pumped, this CPR line would act as a very strong resistance, not letting price to break above it. So looking at this with the daily CPR is also indicating maybe the trend is actually going to the downside. And if you switch this CPR into a weekly CPR, let's look this in a weekly CPR, we can see, guys, let's change the time frame from 15-minute to 45-minute. You can see here, right? Even in a weekly CPR, this here is a descending CPR, also in a weekly time frame. So it's also indicating, hey, maybe we are going to the downside around this 9,000 level, because you can see in a descending CPR, this line here, this is our support line, right, from the weekly CPR. So you can see after price failing to break above, it came straight and retested this support level. For the next week, what happened? Similar case, the price came exactly here and tested the support line of this weekly CPI and then got pushed to the upside. So now we are waiting for the next week's CPI. So looking at this price structure, if this is going to continue, our next week's CPR is also going to be around this area. So that will indicate, hey, this is also a nice descending CPI, indicating the price could actually head to the downside. So that's why we are going to keep an eye around this CPI levels. And guys, also another example which I've included in this video is this here. So this here is Bitcoin USD chart in a daily time frame, and this is gold spot in a daily time frame. And if you look at this price action of Bitcoin here at the right side and the left side, this is gold spot. Guys, this is actually indicating, hey, maybe we are following the footstep of this gold spot, and it's indicating where the price of Bitcoin might be heading. Because if you look at this price structure and look at the price structure of Bitcoin, guys, we are doing similar move just like the gold spot. Because if you look at this, after this black swan event, we had a massive sell-off, right? In Bitcoin also, we had a massive sell-off, and after that, we started heading to the upside. And if you look at this price action on Bitcoin, we had many similarities. After reaching this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, we found a strong support, and then price headed to the upside. In our case, also around this 0.5 and 0.382, we had a really nice support, and then price started continuing to the upside. And if you notice one thing, guys, after we came around this area, this 0.886, this 0.86, just like here in the example shown, we are actually showing a similar move. You can see the side movements, price consolidating after reaching the 0.86 Fibonacci retracement level. And look at this price action of Bitcoin. After reaching this 0.8 Fibonacci retracement level, it's also heading in a sideways direction. But if this is a similar case, just like what the gold has done in the past, guys, this is indicating the price has probability to retest this 8,600 level again and then continue to the upside. And that's why I'm actually indicating you this one, because I said you, if the price is going to break the 9,000 level of monthly CPR, that's when I'm actually going to talk about bearish scenario. And also according to this analysis, guys, this is also showing us, hey, if this is going to pan out, this is a pure indication that the price is going to retest this 8,500 or this 8,600 level, because we can see we had a massive price drop around this 0.86 Fibonacci retracement level. Just like here, I'm expecting price to retest this 8,500 level. That's for now, it's going to be a scenario what is unfolding for Bitcoin. And also if you look at the line here in between, this is actually a alligator indicator, and according to this alligator indicator in a daily time frame, you can see now things are getting very nasty, because after we had this massive fake out, we said if the jawline gets broken, that's a sign of trend going to reverse to the downside. And if you look at this price structure in a daily candle, guys, now we have left the jawline area very clearly. Now you can see this candle close confirmation from today indicated, hey, now maybe we are actually heading to the downside, because according to this analysis, you can see this crossover of jawline with the lip and the teeth of this alligator is about to happen. So this will also indicate here, when the crossover happens here, guys, that's a clear indication now this confirmation, and according to this confirmation, this is a trend reversal to the downside. So if this is going to pan out just like the gold is doing, then this is also indicating, hey, the trend is heading to the downside. So guys, this is what I actually wanted to share with you in today's short video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, smash the like button and also hit the subscribe button if you're watching this video for the first time. So by saying this, I want to sign off. My name is Anup. Bye bye.